this is Sam, the Frugal Hugel gardener. I'm over here in front of some of my green sugarcane. I'm growing green and purple. But the weather's been getting real cold, and if you look, you could probably see the steam coming out of my mouth. It's real cold this morning. So for the past few days, we've been in the lower 50s and the upper 40s in the AM. So it's really cold. And I'm gonna harvest a banana rack probably tomorrow or the next day, because I got like 3 bananas that yellowed on it. And I'm gonna let it set another day or so and just keep watching it. It's really tall, so I gotta bring it down and harvest it. So I'm glad to see it's still ripening, even with this cold weather that we're having. And I can see the mist coming out of my mouth over here, the condensation. I don't know if you can in the video. But anyways, I'm over here in front of my sugarcane. It's been growing all season. They say when the weather gets cooler, that's the time to harvest. So I'm just gonna go ahead and harvest one and do a taste test right here, because I love sugarcane. So I have some clippers, and if I don't cut myself, I've got a knife. Okay, so I wanted to get this down as low to the ground as I could, so probably a couple inches off of the ground. It's hard to get in there. So I'm going to go ahead and strip off the leaves now and make it into a cane. Okay, and down to the bottom, you see all these roots coming out right here? Well, I'm going to take advantage of these, and I'm going to bring them inside, and I'm going to pot them. I'll probably pot them on my porch and then bring them inside in the winter. And these are what I'm going to plant in the spring, probably about April. Okay, so from here on out, it looks good. Okay, so if you can see the roots coming out? Well, you can still eat these in between here if you want, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 sections that I could pot in 13 pots. That means I could possibly have 13 or less that will propagate, and I could go ahead and grow them. These should go ahead and start propagating nicely. So I'm going to set this aside for now. Okay. Ooh, so that leaves me with this. And when I cut it, the juices started coming out of it. So I want to go ahead and cut that section first. And you can see it's a good section. I'm 5'9", so it's just shy of how tall I am. Now when you cut these, you cut it up to the node over here. And look, some of these still got roots. So I'm going to cut it up to the node and try to save some nodes, but let's do the taste test. Okay, so I'm going to use the knife. It's a little cleaner. See if I can get that on here and cut it. Okay, it's not the easiest thing to cut. I had to put it down. And now I'm going to go ahead and peel the outside off like that. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm just getting my knife under it and I'm throwing this away, and I got this left. Okay, that's the bottom that I cut. So I'm just going to take that bottom off because those cutters, I use them for everything. There's horse manure on it and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm just going to peel a little bit more of this off. It's dripping all over the place. Okay. Okay, so this is looking really good. Let me take this knife out of my hand so I don't go like that and poke my eye out. Okay, taste test. Took all year to grow, and the cooler weather is here. Although I'm still gonna let these grow until we have a hard freeze and frost. But along the way, I'm gonna come out here and take some. That way I could gradually have a whole bunch of this and then squeeze it out and make myself some syrup. Woo! Okay. So the way to do it is you cut a piece. And you could chew it more, but basically you chew it all the way down like that, and you could chew it more. There's more in there, but I'm just showing you. And now this, let me throw that over there. Okay, that was extremely sugary. That's why they call it sugarcane. Almost too sugary for me. That was like drinking a whole cup. That was like drinking a whole cup of sugar. Wow, is that like so juicy? Let me see if I could go ahead and squeeze some out on the camera. Okay, let's see if you can see the squeeze out. It's hard. Okay, let's see. Oh, I got my camera. Did you see all that coming out? Look at that. It's dripping down my camera. But that's how much is in there. This is soaking wet with sugar right now. Very tasty. Okay, so I'm not gonna go here and eat this whole thing because truthfully I could hardly eat this. It's so sugary. But you get the point. Sugarcane. If you could grow it, you could harvest it, you'll love it like this. But you could go ahead and squeeze it out, pulverize it, and utilize the juice. You could even put it in your blender and blend it and then sift it and just keep all the juice out. There's a lot of ways you could do that. The way to do it is go online and look on YouTube. I'm not the person for that. So hey, I hope you enjoyed my little video on the sugarcane that I'm growing. It's the time of the year to go ahead and harvest and enjoy the sweetness of the sugar of the sugarcane. So if you did, do me a favor, give me a like, give me a share, subscribe to my channel. Come on over to my Facebook page and gardening group. The link is in the description below. Hope to see you there. Okay, so you know that I like to put bonus footage on the end of my videos, so it's always good to stick around. So what I'm doing here is, a few months back, I had a sugarcane plant that was down to the ground. A deer probably ran through it or something. So I pulled it up and there were some roots on it. So I went ahead and cut a section and put it in this pot. And it seems to be growing real nicely over here. It's growing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 or more stalks coming out, and that was just from a little section. So they're easy to just, like, if you got roots on them, just cut them and put them in the ground, they'll grow. Okay, so the thing about sugarcane is a hard freeze and frost will go ahead and damage the plant. So it's good to take clippings, propagate them in pots on your porch. If you're going to have severe weather, bring it inside on the LED lights, you know. Do what you got to do to protect it. Now, I'm going to experiment this year, and I'm going to leave some growing. Let the hard freeze and frost get to it. Clip it back to the ground and see if the roots that are protected under the ground grow back into a nice plant. Because that would be the easiest way for me to get sugarcane each and every year, because I don't really like dealing with cutting them down, propagating them, plant them again. I like doing things the easy way, you know. If things come back, it's just easier. But anyway, you can see that if you plant it, they grow. When I first got them, I ordered them online, the Eden type, the softer Eden type. That's what mine are. And it cost me $60 to have them shipped to me to eat. I got purple and I got green. Now, of course, I only ate a couple, but I went ahead and propagated the rest, and this is what I got for the $60. So I enjoyed eating it for the $60, and I got sugarcane now that I could keep each and every year and enjoy them also. I do not have a sugarcane squeezer, although I would love to get one and experiment with it. So for now, I'm going to have to go ahead and cut them on a cutting board in the house, put them in my blender or food processor, just go ahead and get all that liquid out, and then sift it through a strainer. And I'm kind of thinking that will work. What the heck, right? Okay, hey, hope you enjoyed my bonus footage. See you soon.